what's up guys, it's your boy Gio Prime here. Hey, real quick shout out to Matt and the gang at Flex Supergym. I'm gonna show you guys two exercises that I use to develop my shoulders over the past year. One could be a standing barbell press, and another could be a dumbbell military press. So if you guys are looking to gain strength in your shoulders or want to get that 3D look, you know, front, the lateral, and rear delts, follow me through this exercise. And the second one I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do that. Okay, so come here to the barbell, all right? It's very key, everything starts from your feet, okay? From feet, work your way up. Even though you're working shoulders, it's very important to know what each muscle is doing, how to contract your core, okay? And know what each joint is doing starting from the ground. Okay, so I'm coming to the bar. All right, coming underneath it. Before I pick it up, I know where my feet are at. Feet are about hips, shoulder width apart. I feel the tripod stance with my feet, so the balls of my feet, and with that heel, they're all making contact with the ground. And as I press, I'm pressing straight up into shoulder flexion. So complete shoulder flexion is the bar coming over my head. Right there. Now, show you quick. What's key to remember, and I'm gonna show you in the second exercise, when people are pressing, they're more concerned about the bar and the muscle that they're working, but they forsake the core. The core is the #1 muscle that should be controlled at each part of the movement. When you're pressing over your head, it's very important to keep your core, pull your core down and keep it tight. Keep your glute flex and feel the tripod stance. What I mean by tripod stance is you have 3 points on your foot. So you have one point beneath the big toe, another one beneath the pinky toe, and then your heel. Tripod stance, okay? So feel that on the ground. Feet about shoulder width apart, everything is tight, glutes are tight, core is contracted, okay? And I'm coming back underneath it. My feet are gonna stay right here. Sometimes when it gets a little heavy, it's okay the last few reps to have like a little momentum. You might want to shift back here, but again, keep that core tight. That's the most important thing. Keep it down, and then you press up, okay? So I'm gonna do a few reps here. Pressing up, extending over my head, and complete that shoulder flexion at the top. Come back down. Again, I know what my feet are doing, I know what my glutes are doing, I know what each joint is doing, and I'm stabilized, okay? And exploding at the top. So barbell standing press is a foundational movement they can do because one, it challenges so many muscle groups, not just shoulders. It attacks your rear delts, which is like stabilizing shoulder as you press down. Your core, your glutes, everything is being worked here. So if you guys looking to build shoulder strength, when you come to the gym, I recommend after you warm up, I recommend you doing a barbell standing press. Why? Because it incorporates more muscle. So when you come to the gym, you have the most energy. I really recommend that you do this exercise and then move on to the next one. All right guys, so jumping into the second exercise that I was gonna do is our dumbbell military press, okay? So with this, it's the same principles. You should think about the same thing as the standing, okay? Everything is from the ground up. All your power comes from your feet, okay? So before I show you this, know what your feet are at, know where your knees are in portion of your feet, and stabilizing at the core, okay? When you're doing a dumbbell military press, it is very important, again, starting from foot up, the core, you need to feel your lower back on the pad, okay? A lot of times, especially when people try to press real heavy, they tend to have an excessive arch in their back, and that's the sign of weakness and a muscular imbalance. Okay, so feel that lower back on the pad and allow all the tension and stress to be on your shoulders. Why? Because that's what you're training. You want all the tension to be there, and then I'm gonna show you at the top half, what can you do to maintain that tension and complete that muscular breakdown within the shoulders, which is the whole goal of shoulder training. So just follow me through. I'm gonna grab a couple light weights, keep it very light for instructional purposes. All right, so before I begin this exercise, safety is important, #1, okay? So even picking up the weights, I've seen so many people make mistakes where they'll just come up like this and then go like that. No, okay, it's okay in this portion to use momentum just to get the weights up, okay? So when the weights are on your dumbbells, when the dumbbells are on your thighs, use your legs momentum to kick them up into position, okay? Stabilize first, my feet are down, okay? My lower back's making contact with the pad, and then you press up, okay? So don't make the mistake of as soon as you're getting up, you're just going into the motion. Stabilize first, know what you're doing, establish that mind and muscle connection, and then you press up. Now here, remember, we're training shoulders, so all the tension should be maintained on the shoulders. How we do that? Simple. So as we come down, and we go up, we don't extend all the way up. Why? Because now the tension is being removed from our shoulders and being placed on our triceps. If you're having a split where you work upper body, that's okay. But if you have something like a bodybuilding split where you just come here training shoulders, you want to maintain that tension on the shoulders, okay? So instead of going 100% locking out, you may want to drop it down to 90, 95%. And if you do that, even without any weight, you'll feel that constant burn on your shoulders. Now on the eccentric coming down, okay, you don't want to go too far down, and create a lot of unnecessary tension on your shoulders. All right, what I recommend is at least 90 here, and then come back up. So you have to find that sweet spot, okay? Here is what we don't want, here is what we don't want. So find that sweet spot if it's here for you, and just go up. All right, guys, so we just completed 2 exercises that I believe are great for foundational strength of the shoulders and also some muscular hypertrophy. So with that being said, I'm a huge proponent to having a nice finisher no matter what you're working, legs, back, chest, in this case, shoulders. So here, real quick, I have to shout out Zach Dodds. He actually showed his finisher, and since then, I've included it at the end of my shoulder session every single time, okay? So it's very simple. We're gonna do a seated lat raise, and the reason why this has become so difficult is the fact that you're not using any momentum, okay? So it's a raw raise from the seat. So as follows, you'll come here, back down. You rest for 1 or 2 seconds, back up. Now here, the dumbbells are pretty much ear length, okay? So where my ear's at, that's where I'm raising my dumbbells to. So just imagine where your ears are and just raise the dumbbells, squeezing that lateral head of the shoulders and focusing. We can do 12 reps. Whew. All right, now guys, we're going immediately into a superset, into a standing lateral raise. So the same motion, but now standing. No rest in between. Again, at 12 reps. And I guarantee you will find a nice burn in that lateral head of the shoulders. As you can see by my face. Woo! All right. And guys, do about 3-4 sets. If you feel really good, do it until your arm fall off. But I guarantee you, that'll just create a nice pump within the shoulders, attacking the front, lateral, and the rear head, okay? So there you go with my training exercise, I believe. That will give you nice strength and also adaptation in the shoulder region. So you guys have a good one. Again, shout out to Matt and crew at Flex Supergym. Gio Prime here. We out.